FoodTools actually started by an engineer that would go to a coffee shop. During the tenure of this person at the coffee shop while he was owner, he developed this little machine to cut cakes, and it was a little tabletop model. And the engineer who went to get the coffee and the cake, they got to talking about it, and they came up with an idea. Let's come up with a cake slicer.
34 years ago, we started with one machine to put wax paper in between each slice of a cheesecake. The one machine grew into what we have today, which is well over 50 different models of machines, including sheet cakes and round cakes and cake slabbers, crumb spreaders, tortilla cutters, and cheese cutters.
The evolution of the bakery industry, and when we came in, portion control really didn't exist in baked products, and so we kind of pioneered the field.
The company really got a start when we were told restaurants could not account for 1/3 of their dessert purchases. People at the restaurant would cut the desserts, they would cut them wrong, there'd be some spoilage, they would cut too much, but 1/3 of the dessert purchases were not being registered. When computerization came to cash registers, that was verified, and what the restaurant wanted to do was to buy not one cake or 10 cakes a week. They wanted to buy so many slices per week. That got the bakeries into having to do portion control. That's kind of how it all started.
The one thing that, for me, that I was so excited about when I first was approached to go to work for FoodTools was the CS7 crumb spreader. When I saw that CS7 put crumbs on the bottom and the sidewall of the pan, I knew that we were onto something here.
First of all, we had a little benchtop cutter, and then it went to a automated machine, and we went out and had an El Camino and drove across the country, literally, demonstrating it to people.
FoodTools has been building equipment for 34 years, and many of the machines we built years ago are still out there.
It gives you a lot of pride. When you go to trade shows, you talk to the bakers, they give you feedback. A lot of times they'll be telling you how this machine has just helped them grow their business into large company. We've started with people in garages who later became massive corporations. And if you see a television show maybe that has our machinery on it, it gives you a lot of pride. It's special.
Well, it's really amazing. I mean, 34 years ago, we would have never thought that we'd build a machine and deliver it to Spain or Australia or New Zealand or the UK, and it's really a good feeling to see that a small niche market like ours is needed all over the planet, and it's really a fulfilling thing to have come to this point.